Assalamualaikum. My name is Zaiti Akhtar Amani binti Zulfari Afif, and my ID number is 250200070. So today I will be talking about price elasticity of demand. From the statement given above, suppose the quantity demanded for a good increase from 80 units to 120 units when the price decreased from RM20 to RM15. So, the question above, using the formula, calculate the consumer price elasticity of demand. I use this formula to calculate the price elasticity of demand. So, I use percentage change in quality demanded of goods divided with percentage change in price of goods. So, to answer the first question, the initial quantity demand, it's Q0 equals 80, and new quantity demanded Q1 equals 120, and the initial price is PO equals 20, and the new price is P1 equals 15. So the first answer is percentage change in quantity demand, Q1 minus QO divided with QO. So replace the Q1 and QO to 120 minus 80 and divided with 80 equals 0.5. So the second one, percentage change in price, P1 minus PO divided with PO, and replace the P1 and PO to 15 minus 20 equals 20. So you will get 0.25. So the PED is 0.5. 0.5 divided with negative 0.25 equals negative 2. So next, this is the second question. Is demand for this product elastic, inelastic, or unitary elastic? So my answer is the demand for this product is elastic because the price elasticity of demand is negative 2. So the meaning of quantity demanded changed significantly with a price decrease from RM20 to RM15, causing the quantity demanded to increase from 80 to 120 units. So since the absolute value of elasticity is greater than 1, the demand is elastic. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Shakira Damia binti Zaizul Shifri and I am from DIB 1B. My number ID is SIB 250200297. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about cross price elasticity of demand. I got question 2. So what is question 2? Question 2 is the quantity demanded for good A decreases from 300 units to 240 units when the price of good B increases from RM10 to RM14. First question, using the formula, calculate the cross elasticity of demand for good B. Show all your workings. Second, is good B a substitute for or complement to good A? Explain your choice. So next, the first question that we're going to answer is, using the formula, calculate the cross elasticity of demand for good B. Show all your workings. So the formula is Q1 minus Q0 divide Q0 times with P0 divide P1 minus P0. So Q1 is 240 minus with Q0 is 300 divide with Q0 is 300 times P0 is 10 divide P1 is 14 minus with P0 is 10. So we got the negative 1 divide 5 times 5 divide 2. equals with negative 0.5. So the last question is question 2. Is good B a substitute for or complement to good A? Explain your choice. So my answer is the cross elasticity of demand is negative, equals negative 0.5. Second, good B is a complement to good A. It is because when the price of good B increases, the quantity demanded for good A decreases. This means two goods are used together. When one becomes more expensive, people buy less of both.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Naufal bin Muhammad Hiran. My ID is SIB2502025. So I will talk about my slide about the income of elasticity. This slide first case will explain the statement that luxury goods have an income elasticity of demanded greater than 1. This means that when people income increases, the demand for luxury goods increases more than proportionately. In other words, people buy a lot more of this good when their income goes up. For example, in city case, the income elasticity of demand is 2.8, which is greater than 1. This shows that when her income increases, she buys many more handbags than before. Therefore, handbags are considered luxury good because their demand rise faster than income. Okay. Question number 2. Let's take the example of Siti. When her income increased from 30,000 to 45,000 a year, the number of handbags she buy also increased from 5 units to 20 units. To calculate the income elasticity, we use the formula percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in income. First, we find change in quantity demanded. 20 minus 5 equals 7, and we divide it by the original quantity, which is 5. So the percentage change in quantity demanded is 7 over 5. Now we find the change in income. For 45,000 minus 30 equal by 50,000, and we divide it by the original income, 30,000. So the percentage change in income is 15 over 13. Then we divide the result, which means we take 7.5 divided by 50,000 per 30,000, and we get 2.8. Since 2.8 is greater than 1, this means handbags are luxury good. It showed that when people income increase, then they buy more of this product. Thank you. Based on the information, explain the type of this product. Based on the result, the income elasticity of demand is 2.8 more than 1. This shows that the product, this is a luxury good. I give you an example of my graph. Let's see. As we can see on the graph, when income increased from 30,000 to 45,000, the quantity demanded rise from 5 to 20 units. This shows people buy more only when the income goes up. So the product is not a necessity, but is a luxury item. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and my name is Nailia Lanihuri binti Muhammad Arifin. My ID is SIB2502013. My topics for today is price elasticity of supply. The number one is when the price of good X increases from 200 to 300, the quantity supplied increases from 100 units to 250 units. The formula is Q1 minus Q0 divided by Q0 times P0 divided by P1 minus P0. 250 units for Q1 minus 100 for Q0 divided by 100 times 200 for P0 divided by 300 for P1 minus 200. We will get 3% for the elasticity, and the degree of price elasticity of supply is elastic, which happens when the elasticity is above 1. The curve for the price elasticity of supply is flattest slope of supply curve. A change in the price of the goods causes a bigger percentage change in the quantity supplied. For the second one is when the price of good Y increases from 400 ringgits to 480 ringgits, the quantity supplied increases from 200 units to 240 units. The formula is the same as before, and it's 240 units minus 200 units divided by 200 units times 400 ringgits divided by 480 ringgits minus 400 ringgits. We'll get the elasticity equals to 1, which is the unitary elastic, and it only happens when the elasticity equals to 1. The curve for the price elasticity of supply is a rectangular hyperbola supply curve, which can be seen as the picture, which can be seen in the graph. A change in the price of the goods causes an equal change in its quantity supplied. For the number 3, when the price of good Z increases from 600 to 700 ringgit, the quantity supplied increases from 500 units to 510 units. The formula is is the same as the last two questions, and it's 510 units minus 500 divided by 500 times 600 ringgits divided by 700 ringgits minus 600. We'll get 0.12 for the elasticity, and it is inelastic, which happens when the elasticity below 1%. The curve for the price elasticity of supply is a steeper slope of supply curve. A change in the price of the goods causes a smaller percentage change in the quantity supplied. That is all from me. Thank you.